putting on the first annual summertime old school Gospelfest this Sunday in downtown Jackson. We welcome one of the featured performers and Jackson's oldest gospel pioneer, Mother Odie Trice, along with John Willis and Alan Wade. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here with us. And apologies for calling you Jackson's oldest.
Well, that's all right.
And can I ask how old?
I will be 99 next Thursday.
Happy birthday, 99.
Wow, that's amazing.
Next Thursday. Well, I've known that you have been the oldest gospel pioneer in Jackson, and you still perform, and you are also the oldest member of the Lily Missionary Church.
Correct.
And you've been singing how many years?
Oh, ever since I was young, real young.
And I was reading about the type of music, gospel music you like.
Yes, that's what I do.
Old-
Just gospel.
Old gospel.
Gospel songs is all I do.
And you still, each week at Lily, sing?
Not every
No.
week, but sometimes.
Well, you don't have to wait till that next time at Lily, because this Sunday, John and Alan, the city, and Jackson College are putting on an old-time, old-school Gospelfest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is an opportunity, Bart, that presented itself rather quickly, and we get a chance to get not only the alpha, the pioneer of Jackson gospel music, Mother Odie Trice, whose voice is still powerful, but she's one of the people that influenced a lot of us. But we also get two-time Dove Award winner from Jackson. Father was a pastor at Lily Missionary Baptist Church. Babbie Mason, Alan's sister, just a very unbelievable award-winning singer. Her song All Rise, one of the top gospel hits of all times. We have her there, and we have a band, the original Faith Temple Band. Now, you know Pastor Johnny Walker. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't realize that Faith Temple Band actually brought out some of the top gospel singers in the country. The Winans group actually was one of the groups that started coming to perform here in Jackson. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Pastor Walker was one of the top organists in the States. His members from his congregation include Mark Parker, who wrote songs for Fred Hammond, Wendy and Tim Oliver, Dez Wright, just phenomenal musicians and singers that will be here to not only back up Mother Trice, but they'll be doing some performing as well. So this is a great opportunity to hear Mother Trice do what she does, along with Babbie Mason and these other talented musicians and singers from Jackson. You're going to see some of the top gospel singers from around the country right here locally.
And right next to you, John, we have Babbie's brother.
Yes, sir.
Alan Wade. And Alan, you had a big year, big anniversary for the Blazer. Babbie, we had all kinds of airplane scheduling problems the week you were having your celebration, but she's coming in for this event this weekend.
Absolutely. Babbie, in fact, her and her husband are on the way here as we speak. Her and Mother Trice have scheduled, I guess they have a rehearsal tomorrow. And so, yes, she's excited. We're all excited about this weekend. I mean, Mother Trice has been like a member of the Wade family all my entire life. So
Yes.
and we know what she's capable of doing, and as John mentioned, she got some pipes on her that you're going to be able to hear on Sunday.
Yes.
I think everyone knows the Trice. You have a big, is it all the Trices? Is it your family in Jackson?
Well, the Wade family I've been knowing when most of the children, before they even came into the world. I knew the parents from him and the other 4. Yeah.
Are you from Jackson?
Oh, no.
No.
No. I'm from the South,
Tupelo.
from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Oh my. Well, that's the gospel belt.
Yeah.
Yes. How did you end up in Jackson?
Well, being young and going to the city and meeting your husband, and you gotta follow him. And that's how I got here.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you are here. John and Alan, years ago, and I know it's still happening, but it was all over the country. Big white tents were set up,
Right.
and they were called revivals.
Yes, yes.
Is that the model for what you guys are doing?
Well, this is a music model. This is a music model. So this is not so much a revival. There's no preaching or ministering or anything going outside of the music. Yeah, this is a musical gospel fest.
Okay.
To hear Mother Trice, to hear the talented musicians and vocalists from the city of Jackson here. I've lived and worked in the city of Jackson. This is a powerful moment to get a chance to share and to hear at 98 years old, 1 week before her 99th birthday, the legend Mother Trice. To hear her vocal pipes and the strength of them at that age, and even just talking to her just in the room. Every time we talk to her, I learn something new. She's actually a part of my neighborhood presentation when we talk about Phil and James running down the street to Mother Trice's yards for fruit. So she's just a legend here in Jackson, and to be able to hear her at 99, right in the midst of all these powerful gospel musicians and singers from Jackson, it's going to be a very, very powerful moment.
Is the Willis family going to be participating?
The Willis family will be participating. When you're talking people like Mother Trice and Babbie Mason and the Faith Temple Choir, the Willis family, we were honored, that we were asked to be a part of that. But most definitely, we will definitely be there.
You mentioned some big names in gospel music.
Yes.
That have performed in Jackson, but people
Yes.
might not have known. Is it they come and do a church service?
So at the time, Sister Oliver at Faith Temple, they used to have a tea every year, and she would bring these artists in. And we grew up in the church I grew up in, we just had a piano. So we didn't have a lot of the instruments and some of the different things like that. So as a young boy, I would kind of sneak over to this tea, and I would hear these guys sing, and I hear these people sing. And Tim and Wendy Oliver, Von Smith, Mark Parker became friends with these people, and it actually helped me a lot with my music. To teach me a lot of things, some singing styles, some different things we didn't know. But to see what's come out of that group, out of that Faith Temple tea that they had for so many years, it's just amazing. The Winans at the time originally came here as the testimonial singers before they became a million-selling gospel album group. Vanessa Bell Armstrong, all these people that are worldwide now came through little church on Blackstone Street, and so that's just amazing. And then she was telling me my earliest recollection of Mother Trice is her singing on the radio, WIBM, when we first got here. And she recalls that greatly.
That's my memory too, because you actually sang with Ellen's mother, Mrs. Wade, right?
Well, sometimes. Yes. Not regular, but sometimes.
Because it was a family. It really was a family that put these services on.
Mother Trice was more the singer.
Yeah.
Mother Trice is really kind of responsible for that WIBM Lily Missionary Baptist Church connection. She established it. She put it together. She's the pioneer behind it all.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so you're looking at the originator of that connection. We know, Bart, that you have a history because you worked at WIBM during that time.
Right.
And so, I don't know if you recollect Mother Trice then. I mean, she was a young, beautiful woman. And
She worked for WIBM.
Yeah, so, but...
we were co-workers.
No, she didn't work for WIBM.
Yeah, I think she was working for them.
She said she put that together.
Oh, okay, she put that together.
She put it
Yeah,
together.
as a worker for IBM.
Yeah.
And she made it happen.
Yeah.
I came to Little Baptist Church in 1950. And 2 weeks after I was here, I journed. And they found out that I could sing. And they had me to organize with the pastor and the officers a choir. So that's what I did. I put the choir together. Everybody come together, wanted to sing. They did. And then that was in 57 when I went, the choir and the pastor went to the station on Kibbe Road. And that's where we broadcast from at that time. And I was the announcer for 21 years.
Right.
I
here
didn't
in
know
Jackson.
that.
Yeah.
I've heard you many times then.
Yeah.
How about that? Now, when you had someone in your choir that couldn't sing, what did you do about that?
Well, you didn't tell them they couldn't sing. But you try to find a place for them that they would sing a little lower than the others because you didn't want to mess it up, you know.
Do you know what songs have you picked out what you'll be singing on Sunday?
Well, I have some picked out, but I could change. It all depends.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have rehearsal on tomorrow. And whatever Babbie tell me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. But I do have some songs picked out that I'm gonna sing, but I'm not doing the whole program.
Okay. Well, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of help. You've got a ton of people that are going to be part of this. So tell us about the format, what people can expect. They'll come to Blackman Park.
Yep, come to Blackman Park. There'll be a stage set up there, similar as it was to Juneteenth there, and on Michigan Avenue. At 4 o'clock, you can start seating. Get your select seating. Have some chairs right in front of the stage. But you want to start getting your seating early. We have a great show. Starts at 4:30. Starts at 4:30. At 4:30, we'll have some music. 5 o'clock, we'll have a formal opening. We'll go another 30 minutes, and at about 5:30, we expect Mrs. Mason and Mother Odie Trice to take us home. And we have some things that we want to present to Mother Trice, and it's going to be a powerful performance.
Encourage people to bring their chairs down.
Yeah, so bring your lawn chairs, come out, enjoy. You'll get some gospel music from people you know. Terrence and Chantel Hawkins, they're going to be there. There's going to be just a lot of musicians, singers, vocalists from Jackson, that don't even live in Jackson anymore, but they're coming back. We just heard about someone coming from Las Vegas to come just to this, to honor Mother Trice.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some people here. Babbie Mason, I don't want to downplay the importance of a national recording artist that's from our city. Grew up in Jackson, went to school here, Spring Arbor University, teacher, become a national Dove Award-winning artist that's coming back here for this event. So this is a powerful event, gospel music right in the heart of downtown Jackson. So.
And how much does it cost?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're blessed to have organizations in Jackson that we'll read out to you that have stepped up for us to help get this done, and that's wonderful.
And I would like to say that I've already talked to Babbie. She's on her way now. She and her husband is on their way here now.
Wonderful. I know that you are close to Babbie all those years at Lilly, but you've stayed in touch with her. I remember an article Alan wrote in the Blazer about 8 or 10 years ago, and when he was interviewing you, you were actually listening to a podcast that Babbie was doing. So you follow her on her, she does like a radio show, and you tune into that, or you did at the time.
Yeah.
Mm. All right, so just show up.
Show up.
Get there early if you want the front row seat.
Yeah.
Be ready to hear some good music. This is you won't be able to sit still.
Okay, good. That sounds really cool. What a neat thing you guys are doing. I'll look forward to it. I'll come down.
Good.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for having us, Bart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
The first annual Summertime Old School Gospelfest, starring Mother Odie Trice, Jackson's own Babbie Mason, the Willis family, the original Faith Temple Band, and many more. Presented by the Blazer News, City of Jackson, and Jackson College. Thanks to Alan Wade, John Willis, and Mother Odie Trice.
Thank you.
We've got lots more